And what's the motherfucking deal, YouTube? This your boy, Coach Donte, in the building with you guys, man. Please hit that comment, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Y'all go subscribe to my boy, Benny. He's a Giants fan.
Yep.
He's a Giants fan. Heartbreaking loss last night for those guys,
Yeah,
man.
it was.
The lose like that and devastation like that, man. I know it was pretty. I know it was pretty tough, man. So make sure y'all subscribe to Vinny. Man, he's a great person, smart, knowledge kid, and man, like I say, man, I feel for them Giants, man. So again, man, tell the people where they can follow you at, and tell the people about you, man.
All right, so I am on YouTube and Twitter, but specifically YouTube. I do Giants and NFL stuff. And I like going on other people's live streams also. So you can subscribe to me at Football Talk with Benny. You can also follow me on Twitter at FBT_Benny. So, but yeah, that's really it. I'm excited to get this going. Talk about this
Yeah.
loss yesterday.
Oh my God! I know that's the last thing you would come up here. You would think, and I was like, I just thought about it last night too. That you about you had to. I was like, man, I feel my boy Benny about to come up here and just goddamn, and they lost last. I know it's a heartbreaker, but it was a heartbreak for every Giants fan. All the rants, videos, and stuff like that. So I want you to
Yeah,
tell me, man.
luckily I got a
So
lot of my like.
Oh yeah.
What do you say?
So again, we're gonna start off with the first question. Last night, give me your thoughts on last night game. How it transpired last night. Give me some thoughts on last night's game. What you thought of the Giants and the differences of the game and how they lost the game. Give me some thoughts.
Yeah, I feel like to start it off with, Daniel Jones had a great game. He played really well. Um, and I was disappointed that he like played so well just to lose. To be honest, it was pretty disappointing. I think this might have been his best career. The O line
Mm-hmm.
was really good actually in pass blocking, but in run
Mm-hmm.
blocking they be way better. Saquon, when he actually got like holes in them, was
Yeah.
actually a beast like usual, but the offensive line struggled in run blocking, and it really messed him up, I think, on top of the fact that he's so limited, and it's a Thursday night game, which isn't good for players that are coming off of injuries, obviously. Uh,
Yeah.
and then as far as the receivers, Kenny Galladay definitely struggled towards the end. But he did have a better game than last week, as far as like actually did stuff throughout the entire game, where last week he
Yeah.
just played like in the fourth quarter basically. Shepard had another great game. I'm really happy about him. Slayton, I'm not even gonna talk about him. He had one good touchdown, but he dropped a giant pass. And this is not his first time dropping things, so I'm like about to be done with Slayton. Giants
Mm-hmm.
fans like give him like him so much for some reason. They've always done it. I've always been like decent about him, but I've always said that he has this job problems, and it really showed up today when he was really in a big situation. As for our defense was super bad. We definitely need to fix it up. The game plan, by the way, for the offense, Jason Garrett actually had a good game plan, but for the defense, Patrick Lamb had a horrible game coaching. The game plan was horrible. We played a lot of soft zone, which I don't like. It makes it really easy on the offense. We see them just drive right down. James Bradbury had a horrible game. I love him. He's one of my favorite players, but he played horrible, except for one interception at the end, which was great. But he it's tough to make up what he did. Uh, Adoree Jackson played decent. But our secondary as a whole. Thank you, Eagles and Senator. But like our defense as a whole did not play good, especially the secondary and the edge rushers, in my opinion. The defensive line was fine and run stuffing, I guess, but they gotta get pressure. Like there was zero pressure. I don't know if you watched. Did you watch the game last night? You
Oh yeah,
did,
I
obviously.
watched the game. Hell
Yeah,
yeah, I
I
watched
don't
the
know if you
whole
noticed, but there
football
was like
game.
no pressure on the quarterback at all. And that needs to be stopped. I mean, Leonard Williams didn't show up, Dexter Lawrence didn't show up, and he also had that big penalty at the end of the game, which was horrible. Uh, but like, yeah, those guys got to step up along with the edge rushers like Lorenzo Carter, who both games hasn't done anything, and he's been a guy that's been hyped up by Giants fans a ton and not delivered. So I don't know what to think of him at this point. Our linebackers played fine. I mean, you're not really going to normally see Blake Martinez play that bad of a game at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But none of them did anything special, to be honest. And like I said, the secondary as a whole just played horrible. But then at the same time, you gotta wonder. if the Patrick Graham is telling them to play the soft zone, the only way for them to be good is to basically not do what the coach says.
Yeah.
So we don't know exactly what Patrick Graham tells them, but like I do have to give them a little like nod there, so it could be on Patrick Graham, but I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. Shout out to my boy AK, man. Y'all sub up to my boy Benny, man. Make sure y'all sub up to him. He's a great person, great football minded kid, man. If y'all want to hit him up for a collab, he will answer back. He's a hard working grinder. Shout out
Yeah,
to Giants Opinions Sports, man.
yeah,
Like that guy. That man legit
yeah,
too. So y'all go show that man some love. But I'll say my thoughts on the game last night. I just thought like mental errors, stuff like stuff like the penalties, the missed tackles. It was a couple of drives that y'all was driving down the field. I think it was late in the first half. You have two false start penalties. One one
yeah.
one
I
by
know.
number 71 that's on that right end that's on the right side. I think the right guard.
Nate
I
Slaughter, you mean?
believe
Oh
the
wait.
left guard, the left tackle. I believe had a
Oh, you
outside
said
had a false start penalty. And all you can see is Joe Judge turn around, grab the earphones from I don't know if that was a coordinator or the offensive line coach. You can see the frustration in his face. The penalties and stuff, the outside penalties. You got an outside penalty on the
yeah.
drive that the Washington football team was going to win
I
the
know.
game. Joe Judge had to call a timeout just to stop 12 men on the field. He had to burn a timeout off that play. And then off the field goal, how do you jump outside on a
I
field
know.
goal attempt? And I rather for my guys to say, hey, y'all just sit still. Y'all just sit still. I'd rather for
Yeah,
that to happen. And then while Galladay is over there yelling at Daniel Jones, how about showing up? Because I count about I don't know, Daniel Jones goes 22 out of 32, right?
uh-huh.
And I count at least about 7 drop passes. 3 from Galladay, one from Lee Slating, which is that would have been a game winner right there if he catches that. Then I don't care what nobody say. Listen up, we're not college guys. We're not college guys. We're not high school guys. If the ball hits you right there in the hand, I don't care how far it is. You have to catch that ball. And Slate any receiver
Yeah,
DeAndre Hopkins, any one of those Eagles receiver catches that football right there. That's no excuse. Let's stop making excuse. That was a drop pass. The ball come out both his hands, perfectly thrown. It might have been a little reach for it, but the ball touched both of his hands. And
yeah,
everybody in the world knew he should have caught that pass. And that would have been the game right there. Instead, you had to kick a field goal. And then Washington football team give you a chance again off a stupid play call by the
yeah,
offensive coordinator. 2nd and 2, where you could have gave Antonio Gibson the football. He decides to throw, and James Bradbury. The only good thing he did last night
yeah,
was that play right there. Was that play right there? And then you had to settle for the field goal again because of Sterling Shepard dropped the ball. That's the only bad thing Shepard done last night was drop that pass right there. And then you get an outside penalty on a field goal attempt, and then they had to re-kick. Then he ends up making it. But I thought this defense was elite. The secondary got exposed. James Bradbury got took into school by
I
Terry
know.
McLaurin. Dory Jackson, he's an average cornerback. I seen him in the AFC conference. He is not a good cornerback. This defensive line, do I have faith in this defensive? This defense as a whole struggled. Now
Oh
both
yeah,
teams struggled as a whole on the defensive side. But the only thing the Washington football team is better is that defensive line. That's the only thing. I mean,
hmm,
Daniel Jones had 21 knockdowns last night. So you tell me that Washington football team defensive line did not get to him. The offensive line for the Giants competed. They did absolutely
yeah.
fine. They definitely competed. So I
Oh
give it
yeah.
to them. They definitely competed on the pass, but on the run, they're not a good running. They're not a good run blocking team.
Oh my gosh.
They're not a good run blocking team, but they competed on the pass. So are you confident in this offensive line going forward? Are you confident in this offensive line going forward?
Yeah, so here's what I saw from this offensive line. First off, in pass blocking, they definitely weren't perfect, but I will say, I mean, this is by far the best pass blocking. I mean, we used to never see Dan Jones get any like of these plays where he gets like a bunch of seconds to really just watch out for his receivers and not really get hit. We used to never see that, and he got a bunch of those. Now he still had there's still times where he got pressured. So the offensive line obviously wasn't perfect pass blocking, but
Mm-hmm.
it definitely is way better, like amazingly better compared to our old one. The problem is I don't know if you saw, but Nick Gates is hurt now, and he's way better than Ben Bredson, especially
Mm-hmm.
in the run blocking. So we are already struggling in the run blocking, and Ben Bredson actually might be better than him in pass, but who we really need help in right now is run blocking, so that doesn't help. And yeah, the run blocking needs to be better. I mean, when we gave Saquon space, which we did give him, to be fair, we did improve in that category. We were definitely better
Mm-hmm.
than the Broncos game. In the Broncos, there was nothing for Saquon, and this at least like everyone somehow you get a little bit. But we saw what Saquon could do when they give him a hole. So hopefully we can try to do that. And also one thing I like to see is Jason Garrett coached a great game. Don't get me wrong, but if
Yeah,
we could
I
actually
gotta
use
give it to him.
but if we could use Saquon in some type of creative way, I think it would actually help him out a lot. Get him to open space, maybe set a screen for him, do something special with him. This run, take some type of run to the outside. We tried this one, like what was it? I don't know. We tried this one like special, like I don't even know what to call it, but it's like the special, like kind of like a run type of pass with to Saquon, and it was like a -6 game. But I actually are -6 yards, but I liked it because at least we're trying something new. So I actually wasn't mad about that. But like
Y-
yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like
I definitely
we
agree
gotta
with
be
you.
like we gotta definitely add something to this offense. Like be more I don't even just like be more smart with Saquon. Try to think of some interesting ways to use them. But one thing I did really like that Jason Garrett incorporated, and I've been talking about this for a while, is the run pass option, or like
Yeah.
the option for Dan Jones to hand it off or run with himself. Uh, it definitely works well, and I've been saying this for a while now because
Mm-hmm.
I've been saying like, look, it worked with Wayne Gallman really well. Like we saw, I know he tripped on the play and all, but that was still a great run no matter what, and you can't say that wasn't because it was a super long one.
Yeah.
And it happened a lot last season. It wasn't just the Eagles. I mean, we did it to like a lot of teams, and it fooled them up. Think about how much Saquon is more feared than Wayne Gallman. So they're going to be going if they're going for Wayne Gallman and really trying to hop on him, then they're going to be going completely after Saquon, and it worked, and it was proven that yeah, definitely worked. And then hopefully the thing is next week when this team's trying to adjust to it to Dan Jones, that will open up things for Saquon, and he can get some extra space,
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Uh, what's good, Miss Amy? How you doing? Tough loss for your Patriots. Hope they can bounce back this week against a tough Miami Dolphins team. Against a tough team. I hope they can bounce back. After
Yeah.
taking a loss to Miami. What's good? What's good, my boy? Mac the
Mac.
Giant. What's good? Welcome to the stream, man. Make sure y'all sub up to my boy Benny, man. What's good, baby? How you doing today? Make sure y'all sub up to my boy Benny, man. A great up and coming YouTuber. He's a great kid, man. And if I want to collab with him, hit him up. But one thing I want to go again, the arm tackling, the penalties. That is on the head coach right there.
Oh yeah.
You cannot come out and have your team mentally unprepared, just like you did last week. The same thing against Denver, just like last weekend. Your team come out unmotivated, unprepared. That's on coaching right there. The same mistakes every time. You're running them at practice, but you're not getting any results on the football field at all. So that made me question: is these guys having a good practice? What are they doing at practice?
I
But you're
know.
running them, but it's not getting to them on the field. Like I say, I understand what Joel's saying. It's how you lose a football game. In this game that the Giants should have won, I feel like the Giants outplayed the Washington football team the whole night.
Yeah.
I know I say Daniel Jones' name is Shitty Jones, but when I admit it, this guy played some fucking football last night.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not gonna I'm gonna be honest. He played football, and before the fumble versus Denver, I thought he played absolutely well. He didn't turn the ball over. He was the leading rusher for the New York Giants last night. Saquon, I feel like they still getting him acclimated. They still getting him acclimated a little bit. Got a feeling he's gonna get going. But these receivers, this defense got to step it up. I don't know what the hell got into this defense.
Oh yeah.
Um, Daniel Jones and the receivers kind of exposed the Washington football team secondary because you're used to seeing these defensive linemen always getting home for the Washington football team. You're not really seeing the secondary really getting ate up because the defensive line almost always was getting home. But Daniel Jones did a great job in the pocket, being
But
poised, running what he had to, some zone reads. I think Jason Gary just coached a hell of a football
uh,
game last night. And like I say, for the defense to lose that game, and Joe Judge just to lose that game like that on the same mistakes every time you guys get momentum. The penalties, the penalties, the penalties. Then you give up immediately a big drive to the Washington football team. J.D. McKissick is lined up on a linebacker. Taylor Heineke is getting it throws a perfect pass, and then Ricky Seals Jones catches an excellent pass down the football field in the back of the end zone. That was a heartbreaker right there. But the problem is the Giants. I believe they were 1-4 from the goal line, and the Washington football team was 3-4. That means they're scoring touchdowns. You guys are getting field goals.
Yeah.
That is not going to work. So are you confident in Daniel Jones is going forward? And like I say, do you see Joe Judge surviving if this is a poor season? Do you see him on the hot seat if the Giants have a poor season?
Yeah, so to start off with Daniel Jones, look, I'm still on the questionable side of him. I'm still
Okay.
kind of the wait and see type of guy. But I will say this got me way more confident about Dan Jones. And same thing with the Denver game because I thought he, like you said, I thought he played a heck of a game except for that one
Yeah,
fumble. Like
except
he
for the
was
fumble.
playing
Yeah.
good. And same thing in the and all these times during like the preseason and stuff where the people were saying he played horrible. But like, I mean, he didn't really play that bad of a game. He just had one or two mistakes. But as far as Joe Judge, this is something when I came on, I definitely wanted to talk about.
Mhm.
And I'll be honest, and when if Nate comes on and all, I know he was talking
Yeah.
about this also in his video. He actually mentioned me in it, and he said we're both
Yeah.
off the because I talked to him, and so we're both off the Joe Judge train. And I was a big Joe Judge fan, and I'm not the guy that's been like fire him already, but I'm
Mhm.
definitely worried about how. I mean, to be honest, we haven't seen anything really like special from him besides him being very good in the press conferences and making us
Yeah.
believe. But on the field, thinking about it, like, what has he really done for us? Like, play hard. I mean, that's expected from every coach. That's not like something special. That should be from every coach.
Yeah.
And I did want to show you though, this one thing. It's been pretty viral on Twitter right now. The whole Dexter Lawrence thing where he jumped offside. People are saying that it was actually a bad call. I'll show you.
No, I
Share
mean,
screen.
okay. I mean, I don't think that's a bad call. I think that was the right call. You cannot cause the guy to false start. Let me see. Let's go back and look at this.
Uh,
We can go back and look at this.
Here's this. Ready? It's a little bit weird of a video because it's somebody else recording it.
Yeah.
But they're saying that they already snapped the ball when he comes up.
That's about at the same time, but that's right by at the same time. But you cannot put yourself in that situation
Exactly.
for that to happen. You cannot that. I mean, you cannot do that, man.
And here's my thought. We
I don't
can't.
believe that was a pretty bad call. I believe that was the right call, but you can't put yourself in that situation. And the Giants shouldn't have really been in that situation. So
Yeah,
we
exactly.
cannot blame that call. We cannot blame that call right there. The Giants shouldn't have been in that situation in the first place if Shepard catches the ball. And like I say, you can't blame the referees. You can't blame the
Yeah.
referees because the Giants supposed to have been won the game off of the Slayton catch. You should have won the game. So I don't want to hear nothing about F the referees or anything. The Giants shouldn't have been in that situation, man. Should never been in that situation. They had momentum the whole game. What's up, my partner Key in the building? What's good, Jaden? That's my boy, man. Jaden, that's my guy, man. Let me see. Hold on. I think what you call it, asked the question. Oh, here you go, right here. Here you go, right here. He said thoughts on the James Bradbury interception. I'm gonna let you go, Benny. I must express this one right here.
So I.
First of all, that
Yeah.
interception should never happen because it was a great pick. It was a great interception, but that was more on the Washington football team offensive coordinator. That was more on his offensive coordinator than anything, man. Because all he had to do was run the football. It was 2nd and 7. All he had to do was run the football, and the Giants probably would have ran the clock out if he ran the football. That's probably what it is. That's probably what it is right there. So other than that, man, I understand that was a great pick, but that was the only thing James Bradbury was doing great last night right there. Instead of getting tortured by Terry McLaurin all night, but that was the only good thing, and that was helped out by the Washington football team offensive coordinator. That was a stupid play call. 2nd and 7. That Antonio Gibson has a chance to run the clock out. When he did get the ball, he was effective running the football. So again, the guy shouldn't have been in that damn situation right there at all. So again, I'm gonna just blame it more. I'm gonna put it more on the Washington football team than Taylor Heineke right there. What you got to say on that, Benny?
The first thing is that I did want to say something about the field goal kick or whatever. I completely agree with you. Like the fact that we put ourselves in the situation, it doesn't even matter. I mean, we had so
Yeah.
many chances. And the thing I think that Mac meant in this, the possession actually after the Bradbury interception, which is something I also want to talk about. The fact that we
Yeah.
basically just ran 3 times and just took the field goal and went up by 2, when we could have actually
Mhm.
passed and maybe tried to score a touchdown, which probably would have won us the game. Which got me really mad. I was like, come on, we gotta take a pass. It was 3rd and 7. We just decided to run it. I feel like if we passed it, who knows? Like we converted a lot of 3rd and 7s and stuff like that during the actual game. So we definitely could
Mhm.
have converted it and won the game from that. And also another thing is I completely agree. Like we were very like good on offense in the fact that like basically every drive we were like driving down the field, getting in field goal range. But we did not close out many of the drives with a touchdown, which is like many of those long drives with a touchdown, which does bother me. I mean, I can't take away too much from our offense because at the same time we scored a lot of points and I was pretty proud of it. But that is something if we can work on that, I mean, this would be like a very dangerous team. If we could score touchdowns in those situations, like we were, because Greg Gano scored like 5 field goals. So if we could just like take away 2 of those and make it like 2 touchdowns, we would
Mhm.
have won this game easily. And on top of that, we had the Slayton one, where
Yeah.
he dropped that. So like, we
I mean,
definitely could have had more points, even though
everybody in their mama knew that was a drop pass. You got
yeah.
some people saying that he threw Daniel Jones overthrew him. Did the man touch the ball with 2 hands? Did the man touch the ball with 2 hands?
Yeah.
That's the key. The man touched the ball with 2 hands. The ball was pretty decent, even though he had to stretch out a little bit forward. The man dropped the ball with 2 hands. The 2 hands was on the ball, and he drops it. Everybody in that mama know that was a drop pass. Now the pass that he caught, that Daniel Jones threw, that was an excellent pass. That was an excellent pass. In coverage, that wasn't in coverage. Right there, that was an excellent over the shoulder catch for a touchdown right there. I mean, I give him credit for that, but like I say, that was in coverage. But that's no excuses. He should have caught that football. Any
Oh yeah.
receiver and probably in the league would have caught. Sterling Shepard would have caught that football. He would have caught
Oh
the
yeah.
same football right there. So we need everybody saying that he threw Daniel Jones should have overthrew him. But still, if you're a receiver in the league, you're not in college no more. You have to bring that football down. The ball hit both of his hands, and you see how you know he should have caught the football. He laid down on the ground for a
Oh
couple
yeah.
seconds. He knew he should have caught the
Oh,
football.
he knows it. He
He
knows it.
knew he knew he should have basically caught it. Every Giant fan in this world knew he should have caught that football. He should have caught the football. So really, that's no excuses. So doing again, you guys got a tough schedule coming up after this game. You guys do got Atlanta. You guys do got New Orleans. You guys do got the Rams after that. How confident you feel about this team? Do you think this team can get back in it, or do you? I know it's 2 games, but do you consider as this season over, or what do you see? What improvements do you guys need to make, and what adjustments you guys need to make? Because y'all, yeah, this is kind of like a bye week. Y'all don't play Sunday, so y'all got a whole week to kind of rest. So, what are some of the things you guys need to work on? And do you consider your season over, or you still will get a chance based on the schedule you guys got?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say our season is over, and I'm excited to actually watch this Sunday to see if teams can keep this up, like the certain teams are playing. Because originally it looked like actually a pretty easy schedule,
Mm-hmm.
and like basically like everybody on our like almost everybody had a good game or showed something really good on our schedule. So I'm not gonna call the season over. It will definitely depend on how teams play this weekend, this Sunday. But I think we still have a chance to make a playoff. So it definitely went down a lot, though. Especially once again, on top of the fact that with the losses, on top of the fact that our opponents for the next few weeks all looked very good. And I don't know if we're gonna be able to beat them anymore. To be honest, like I had us winning the Saints game. I don't know if we're winning that anymore. It's just an example of it. Um, as far as like some rotations, first off, whatever we're switching to on defense, because we switched up our scheme, switch back or something, or change it up, because our defense was great last year. We changed it up a little, the scheme, and it just messed it up. I don't know why we changed the scheme, to be honest, but
Mm-hmm.
um, yeah, so change that back or get it to something different, because that's not working, and it's clear. The next thing is I want to, while we're away, why don't we work on getting, first off, Saquon back, really healthy, so we can really. I think this might be his first like week with like actual full snaps again. And why don't we work on some deep balls with Kenny Galladay? Why don't we also work on getting Kadarius Toney in the mix, which is the guy that we drafted in the first round and did like I don't even know if he played a snap like yesterday. And the other game he did like 2 snaps for like -2 yards. I mean, it like so we got to get that guy involved. Let's try to get Kadarius Toney more involved. Let's try to also get Darius Slayton. Not Darius Slayton. I don't want him involved. I want Kenny Galladay involved. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That is true. It's the NFCs.
Hey man, make sure y'all shout out to everybody, man, in the chat. Shout out to my boy Giant Sports, my boy Mac the Giant, man. All y'all go sub up to them guys. Them all great Giants content creators. If y'all want to collab with them, hit them up. I gotta get Jaden, my boy Jaden, on too though. I want to get my boy Jaden and you on at the same time, and I'm gonna get my boy Mac on. I'm gonna get Mac on, Mac the Giant fan. We gotta do something, man. We got to definitely do something. So we all gonna do something, man. We all gonna get together and do something. But I'm gonna get Jaden and you back on at the same time, as well. But like I say, I mean, I want to get to Kenny Galladay once. Once I want to get to Kenny Galladay.
Yeah.
So what do you think it is? What do you think it is? Do you think it's the pressure of New York, him being in New York, and he has to perform? Or do you think it was with the New York? Do you think it was with the Lions? Why the reason why we're not gonna say? I knew Kenny Galladay was good and he was the best receiver available for you guys because he did have a lot of offers as well on the free agent block. So I know Kenny Galladay is good. It's just right now he's struggling. Right now he's struggling to find it. He's dropping footballs left to right. I can count at least 3 drop balls that he had, at least 2 drop balls that he had last night. The pretty down the sideline that Daniel Jones threw, and he should have caught that football again. The ball was just the same ball ahead of him again, right down the pipe. He didn't hold it in. He had a concentration drop. I mean, William Jackson was on him the whole entire night, whole entire night. Yes, he was bumping him sometimes. He was getting physical, and it seemed to frustrate Galloway. So I want to know from you guys, you Giants fans in the chat, and you, Vinny, is it the pressure of New York right now? Right now, that's kind of getting to him to make him perform, unperforming right now. And is it the Detroit Lions where he was performing because he had no pressure? What do you think it is was wrong with Kenny Galladay right now?
Yeah, I think to start off, Kenny Galladay, we definitely haven't been like targeting him out that I would like, especially towards the end of the game. I think that what he was mad about mainly was not actually Daniel Jones. I think he was mad about Jason Garrett on that after Bradbury the interception. He wanted to pass, which I agree with him. He
Mm-hmm.
wanted to like let's go score a touchdown, and I think Jason Garrett obviously he wanted to run the ball, and I'm guessing he probably talked to Daniel Jones, and Daniel Jones defended Jason Garrett. So that's why he was yelling. I don't think he was mad at Daniel Jones. I don't know why he would be. And their relationship, by the way, is still good. So I'm not too worried about that. And yeah, I think it's definitely like we got to target him deep. I mean, that's his specialty, and we're not using it at all. So I think we should do that. I mean, we got to use what he's good at, and I think we just got to target him more. Because when we're targeting him, I know you said he had a drop or two, but he's been pretty good. I think when we're targeting him, he's actually come up with a lot of big catches. And when you're
Mm-hmm.
targeting a guy like Holiday, you're gonna expect a couple of drops because, well, the kind of whole part of him is it's always like kind of like a 50-50 because the defenses play really physical on him because he's not like the fastest receiver, but his specialty is to jump up and get it. So it's always going to be like a little bit more 50-50 than a guy like maybe Sterling Shepard. Um, but like here's the thing with Kenny Galladay. This is what I get really annoyed with. People are like mad at him online, saying that he's like some like distraction to the team, that he's like a diva, like they did with Odell. You know what? The fact that he's the only guy that's out there yelling surprised me because if I was one of these players, you should be really upset the fact that you lost this
Mm-hmm.
game. So I really like the Kenny. I'm really happy that he was playing there because they should be upset. They should be annoyed when
Mm-hmm.
things don't go their way. They should be trying to change things. It's not just smell like, oh, okay, next game, I guess we're getting better. Like that's what Juju said after the game. And he's also like talking about like how we're like doing the fundamentals, but that's just not true when you're getting the penalties that we're getting, the drops, the offensive line, the clear like little things. Like, do you see Nate
Mm-hmm.
Slaughter week 1 on Von Miller where he just? I mean, I know Von Miller's a great player, but Nate Solder didn't do anything good there. Did you see like obviously the coverage by the defense, the silly offsides mistakes, like it's all that stuff. That's the fundamentals, and we're obviously not being good on it. So I don't know how we could act like we're like the fundamentals are good and they're getting better. And at a certain point, I'm having enough. This is why I'm kind of off the Judge trade. I've had enough of like, oh, we're getting better. We improved this week. Like eventually, we gotta win. You know.
I mean, like I say again, if you're Coach Joe Judge, if you're talking about you need improve, you're improved, you're having good practices. How about showing it on the field? How about not going out there making the same mistakes that the Giants been making all, for the last two games? I mean, literally, you guys lost that game because of mental errors and mental mistakes, the false starts and the offsides penalties. Again, you shouldn't have been in that situation last night where the man had to jump offsides. You guys should have won the game earlier in the game. Shepard, the pass was a little bit behind him. You can see, but again, you're a receiver. You have to hold on to the football, even though if the pass is behind you, you have two hands on it. You have to come bring it. You have to kind of bring it in. He's been the hot man all since the season started so far. Again, like I say, again, I understand it's gonna be frustration when you lose a tough game like that. But Kenny Galladay has to have some own up to. I gotta play better. And then when I don't get the football, I have to block better. When I don't get the, I have to make plays when the ball do come my way. So he hasn't made plays when the ball did come his way. So like I say, I want to see somebody step up, get in somebody's face, and show some frustration. Like I say, these was two terrible games that you guys should have won. I thought the Denver game, you guys were pretty even. That those teams were pretty even. Great defense. I thought the game was going to be low scoring, but the way this Denver Broncos team played, and that's another thing I want to get to you. What happened during the Denver game? Give me your thoughts on that Denver game and why Teddy Bridgewater was successful the way he was.
Yeah, I think the reason why is because like I think the really big thing is the two big things I've been talking about. The pressure. There's no pressure in that game. It's the same exact thing. And then also the coverage was definitely not good, especially on like fourth and third downs. We let up a lot of big like plays on like fourth and third downs conversions. Other than that though, like our run defense was good that game. You can say all you want, but they only had one good run, and that was late in garbage time, that Melvin Gordon one.
Mm-hmm.
So we did good in the run defense, but we gotta get pressure on them. We gotta, and then that will help out the secondary. And when the secondary is better, that will help out the pass rush so they can get to the quarterback. So they both gotta be better. And one thing that annoys me that Joe Judge has said was in his interview. I don't know if you remember this, but he said they're gonna play tough and punch the other team and then play on the line of scrimmage, punch the other team in the nose for 16 minutes. But to be honest, that's not what we're doing because I mean, run
Yep.
blocking we've been bad, and pass rush we've been bad. So that's the exact opposite. The
Yep.
only so you can't like he definitely hasn't lived up to a lot of stuff. The only thing that I'd say he does live up to definitely though is the fact that we just have to stay close. I do have to admit, I mean we didn't really in that Broncos game, but last season and this game we did at least like keep it close and really compete. We just
Yeah.
haven't gotten the wins, and we got to close it out. The thing is, the good coaches, what you just saw last night, good coaches will not let that happen. That's
Oh
just the
yeah.
truth.
Oh yeah.
Good
Oh yeah.
coaches are not going to let, especially to the extent that Joe Judge has let it happen. So, that's one reason I'm just like, if he keeps it up, then yeah, he's just not a good coach. No good coach lets that stuff happen all the time. I mean, every once in a while, obviously, every good coach is going to make a mistake.
Oh
But
yeah. I
the
definitely agree
amount, I
with
mean,
you.
it's crazy. Like,
And I definitely agree with you on that. I mean, Jaden just brought up in the chat, I believe, Kenny Galladay. I thought I saw an interesting comment about Jaden. You said something about if he can catch the ball better. Yeah, but that's the problem. Kenny Galladay is not doing it. He's not doing his job. He's on the sideline yelling at the coaching staff, saying, "Give him the ball, let him get more involved." Okay, if you want to get more involved, start catching the ball a little more better, and start being a reliable receiver that they brought you in for. If you want to be on the sideline yelling, it starts with you. You got to produce. You got to start catching the football a lot more, and be that number one receiver that that you guys wanted and that they signed. So he has to step up as well too. Right now, Sterling Shepard has been playing some awesome football out there. And Daniel Jones has been playing great too, man. He's been playing well. Besides the fumble against Denver, that's the
Yeah.
only thing he really did. He really did badly. But I thought he's playing some solid football. I mean, I know some of the Eagles fans, or anything that don't, I mean, that love the crap and laugh. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I love to laugh, but at the same time, again, I'm like I say, I'm gonna give credit where credit due. I'm always a person that would give credit where credit due. If Daniel Jones out there playing well and playing like the quarterback that you guys know, I'm gonna say, hey man, I'm got him. This man is playing some pretty decent football. And if he's playing like shit, and trust me, y'all gonna see Coach Donte bring it out. But like I say, he's playing some good football right now. He's making some plays. He's doing making some great reads. He's throwing some excellent dots. And like I say, I'm enjoying watching them play so far. But this defense got to get better. This defensive line got to pass rush more better. I mean, that goes with any quarterback. If you're not getting any type of pass rush on the quarterback, the quarterback is going to be successful. So that's something that the Giants need to clean up on. I mean, James Bradbury and Adoree Jackson. I mean, I know James Bradbury have had a great, awesome year last year for you guys. But the
Yeah.
Adoree Jackson, what are you seeing? What are the things you seeing about Adoree Jackson? Adoree
I
Jackson, what do
actually
you?
thought I know he had a pretty like he had that one bad touchdown let on him.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I don't think that's his fault necessarily because like the Giants schemed him to basically be on the tight end. So I mean, at a certain point, a smaller corner, like a skinnier corner, slimmer like him, isn't going to be able to a tight end. Tight end is just going to body him. So I don't know if that's his thought. I don't know if that's a problem. But I thought other than that though, he played really good. Like he was actually causing. He was playing really good coverage, causing he didn't get any turnovers, but he was definitely causing pass incompletions. I thought he played a really good game. That's my thoughts on Adoree, though. I thought he played good.
Yeah. Here go my other guy that I brought up to the stream with Vinny. My boy Nate Sports Talk, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about the loss last night. Jaden, if you wanna get in, hit me up on Twitter, and I'll send you the link on Twitter. But like I say, I brought Nate up here because I know. I mean, I wanted to bring you guys up here to get you guys' opinion.
Okay.
So like I say again, give me your thoughts on last night. We already knew
Dante,
how you
Dante, bring up that
expressed,
comment.
huh?
Bring up
Bring up
Jaden's
what?
comment.
Hey, so give me. I know you did most of a rant. I know you
Whew.
did most of a rant, and Logan. You can tell Logan was crying last night. You can tell by his eyes that he cried last
Yeah.
night. I can really tell, and that was heartbreaking too. If I was, that's why I'm glad I'm not a Giants fan right now. That's why I'm glad I know how you guys feel. So give me some things, Nate, that you guys need to clean up on, that you guys need to adjust to. And do you see yourselves getting back in it? I know it's the NFC East. I know that this division week you can't trust the Cowboys. Washington football team, they look pretty good last night. But the secondary got exposed. The Dallas Cowboys, you can't trust them. They got no ounce of defense. And then the Giants, not clicking on all cylinders. But really, you got two people that's clicking on all cylinders. That's on the same page. It's Sterling Shepard and Daniel Jones. So, well, give me some of the things you guys need to clean up. And do you see yourselves getting back in this NFC East and cleaning everything up?
I'm gonna answer that question. I think it's a no. I think we dug ourselves at a deep hole, man. 0-2 in this division. You in those two games, man. They did improve. They didn't. The defense was trash. Honestly, I admit that they were trash. Like what was that? But I think the offense they did good. Both games. I think the first game it was whatever. It was we were some really good defense. Whatever. The second game we proved that that Shepard's a really good. Dude, Shepard is a really good receiver, bro.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
please play ball.
Underrated as hell. But I think what we need to understand is Kenny Galladay, man. Where are you, bro? Like I thought this guy was gonna be a big impact player. That's true, bro. That's true. Not surprising to me. I've been doing this crap for 5 years. Same 0-2 starts, getting beat like convincingly, and also just it's just a terrible loss, man. Like it's honestly terrible that we just got killed in the first game. That put the mojo down, and then we go into Washington in a close game, and we still lose.
Mhm.
Like, come on, man.
I mean, like I said again, man. I mean, I feel bad for you guys last night. The way that I thought this defense elite was elite last night, but the last two games, this defense have not brought it. So, do you put it more on the coaching side of things? Why this team is not playing well? Why this team is arm tackling, having these penalties? What do you got? Do you put it on more of the coaching aspect or the players?
The coach. The coach, man. We
Oh,
can't play
yeah.
soft zone, man. Like, you don't even understand this. Zone is the most dumbest thing in football, bro. Like, I get it. 3rd and 12, you do zone. Not 3rd and 3. Not 3rd and 2nd. Not 3rd and 4. You don't do zone defense. 3rd and 9, I'll understand it. But you can't do zone coverage in clutch situations. Because our cornerbacks are actually really good. Because they're both main corners. They ain't zone cover. They ain't zone corners, man. They're zone. They're all main corners. Adoree, man corner. Bradbury, man corner. They don't fit good in the zone defense.
Definitely agree.
It's
Definitely
sad,
agree.
man. Like, where's the defense we had last year?
Yeah.
What the
I
hell
don't know
happened,
where it
bro?
went. Like, what
And also,
happened?
Benny, I'm gonna say this: me and Benny have said this. We're off the Joe Judge
Yep.
train. We got
Yeah,
off that train.
me and Nate are like coming off together. I liked in your rant video. You're like Benny's driving
We off the
it.
train. Hold on.
I'm on
Benny's like the conductor, and I'm the guy like passing like food to people. What? Bro, yeah, after that, bro, like Joe
Yeah,
Judge,
bro.
bro, he makes the word, dude. He's turning into Doug Peterson.
He is actually.
He is like dumb shit every play. I don't know what the hell is he screaming up. Garrett, I have to give credit on Garrett. Garrett had a great
Yeah,
game.
Garrett played
Yeah,
good.
I
Garrett,
think he
he's
called a
shown
great
his ass.
game.
He's
I
shown
think,
that he
yeah.
can work with Jones. He showed that. Graham, you're terrible, bro. What was that, bro? This could have been your
Graham's
prove it game. This could have been your game that you could just call. You schemed up against one of the arguably good quarterback in Russell Wilson. You schemed him up and only allowed him 8 points. You go in here and give Taylor Heineke 30 points?
I know exactly.
That's terrible, bro.
The part that annoys me is the fact that like Patrick Graham
Nope.
has something
All right.
in him. Like he's better than this. Like I know he's better
Yes.
than this. He's proven it before.
We
So it
can't-
annoys me so
Jaden.
much when he's struggling with this.
I'm gonna say this on Jaden. Jaden, we can't blame the refs anymore, man.
Yeah, that's
we
what
can't do
I,
that shit anymore, man.
that's what the point I was gonna get to when I look at that comment. You guys want to blame the referees.
We
You want to
don't-
blame.
I
You
don't.
want to blame
blame
the
that.
referees. You want to blame the referees. But again, if you want to blame them on the holding call by Daniel when Daniel Jones ran the touchdown, if you want to blame them on that, it was a little bit of iffy right there. But like I said, if you
Yeah.
want to blame it just on the offsides penalty, you shouldn't have been in that situation in the first
Exactly,
place. You got to look at it. If Slayton catch that ball, do you be in that situation right there? You win the
You would have
game.
won the game.
Yeah,
don't
you win the game
I
because
mean,
you're about
win
10.
the game.
You're about 10 at that situation.
Yeah.
When,
And
you're
the
up 30
thing
to
is,
20 in the
Donte.
situation.
Donte, even if they score, we just run out the clock and win.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
basically what it is.
So
But-
you're not in the situation right there. If you win, if your guy didn't jump off sides when Taylor Heineke was driving the ball, that's a different story. You almost got a holding penalty on 12 men on the field
Yes.
if Joe Judge didn't burn a timeout.
Dude.
You almost got another penalty.
This is
I
what I
know.
was mad about. I'm gonna agree with Jaden
By the
on
way,
the
the
Slayton
timeout,
thing.
like,
Yeah.
The Slayton thing and the Judge thing, I think, but you have to blame it on Patrick Graham. You got to blame it on the defensive line, the pass rushers, the linebackers. Like there's so much things in this team that were terrible. The linebackers.
Yeah.
Where's Blake Martinez? Where are you, bro? Blake Martinez, I'm your biggest defender, bro. We need to stop giving this man in pass situations, bro. The guy can't cover shit, man. It's honestly true. It's true. Like the guy's a run stopper, which is why I like Rick Martinez. That's where he's good at. He knows how to tackle. If you see the guy, he
Mhm.
knows how to tackle. It's just
Yeah.
we put him in terrible situations, man, which I don't blame on him. He's never been a pass linebacker. That's why we got Reggie Lagland, which is crazy. But yeah, I like Aziz. I gotta agree. Aziz is good. Aziz is good. Aziz gonna have a good career.
I mean,
the
I
thing
wanna
with-
get to-
Here's the thing
go
with
ahead,
the
Vinny, my
offside.
bad.
Yeah. Here's the thing with the offside. I mean, like, the fact, like, good teams do not put themselves in that situation. Another thing I've been annoyed with is, like, the way we're using our timeouts is so bad. Like,
Yes.
you gotta see these
I was
timeouts
gonna
at the
say
end of
that.
the game.
Yeah.
We burn these things of like these like silly mistakes, like these like specific times. It's just like, why can we not see? Can we like we never save our timeouts for the end of the second half for the end of the game, which is really important. Instead, we like to spend it on times like we're making silly mistakes, like extra men on the field, or we don't know what's going on offense or defense, or the play clock is running out or whatever. You know, like why can't like we gotta fix that? That's another thing. Fundamentals. Talk about fundamentals.
Yep.
That's a huge thing, and we're horrible at it. We gotta be one of the worst teams in the NFL because we always come into that like 2 minute warning with like one timeout left, and it makes it so hard on us for time management. You know.
And
I
this is
mean,
what I'm gonna say
like I
with
say,
Benny as
all
well.
that.
Bro.
See this is the one I wanted to get to right here because I knew everybody's been rapping on this situation, and Logan and you have ranted on this situation. But again, I'm with you guys, and me and Benny would just discuss. I mean, the timeouts, burning the timeouts. You have to burn a timeout to stop the 12 men on the field. You have to burn a timeout
Yes.
because some people don't want to be on the field. That is coaching. That is comes down to coaching right now. I mean, like I said, the arm tackling, the missed tackle, something that you work on at practice, the false start penalties, outside penalties, that is all on the coaching right there. And you almost got a penalty for 12 men on the field.
Yes.
You didn't call it.
I
You
know.
didn't call a timeout right there. That would have been a flag, right? That would have been a flag right there. But then again, you did it anyway because the man jumped outside on a field goal. I'd rather tell my players, hey, just stand up, just get back. Just get back, but and then get a penalty right there. So I wanted to get to Williams. I wanted to get to Williams again, who everybody and Tomlinson and all of those guys that Jaden mentioned, and Dexter Lawrence that you said. Let's talk about Williams. What's going on with Leonard Williams? What's going on with him?
Over.
Why is he bad? What's the reason why is he bad? Why is he
I
bad?
know it.
Can I just say it in brief words?
Dalvin,
He's an
bro. Missing
he's an
out on Dalvin.
overpaying bastard, bro. That's what we did. We gave this guy $20 million to be a guy who just sits there and does nothing. And this is why I said, I've been saying this.
Dude.
We needed Dalvin back, dude. Dalvin was the biggest guy, man. Every play, him and Leo in the backfield. That connection was unreal, man. They knew what was gonna happen every play.
Yep.
That's how close those guys
Yeah.
were. When you lose one of them, we were screwed.
I was hoping Danny Shelton would at least fill some of Dalvin Thompson, but Danny Shelton's done like nothing.
Dude, what
Danny
I said,
Shelton's been,
he's
and
just
Austin Johnson. I thought some of those guys would actually just like help out at all or like stuff, make up something. But they didn't think about anything. Dalvin Tomlinson's like 10 times better than both those guys. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And there was one play that I saw the one thing that you did say, Nate, that I was thinking about that just kicked in my head. I believe it was a third down and you guys had to punt the ball away. And all I saw is the linebacker from the Washington football team, and they knew it was a run play. He knew it was a run play. He definitely knew it was a run play. You can see him tell the safety to get in the box. And the offensive line did not block worth damn on that play, and they end up stopping him. That was a part of a big play of the game. That's the things that you're talking about right there. I mean, I thought the offensive line held up pretty good in the passing game, but the running game, they started to get a little gel late in the game. But this running game run blocking game got to improve more. I think the passing game, they competed on the passing game,
Yes, bro.
which just gave Daniel Jones some time to pick this defense apart. So, I mean, what you guys think about the offensive line going forward?
Can I just say this on the offensive line just real quick?
Go ahead.
The run game was terrible. Again, terrible. Like, we couldn't do crap. One run was actually really good. It was the Saquon. I think it was was it 40 or it was 40, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, something.
41. I believe it was 41.
Yeah.
41.
Yeah.
Mhm.
41. But then after that, dude, we couldn't do crap, bro. 5 yards, which I'm fine with 5 yards. Like 5 yards is solid.
Yeah.
But 1 yard, 2 yards, like that doesn't do anything, bro. Like,
Yeah.
where's the Giants team last year where we just runned on people? Like that's what we did. We burned out the Seahawks defense by just running the ball.
I mean, Nate, how you feel. I know this. I mean, this is a season that is never over because you got the NFC East. I mean, but the schedule do you guys got?
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
are you guys feeling confident going into
Hell.
Atlanta and beating
I'm
Atlanta?
confident with Atlanta. I'm confident.
Okay.
Just After that, dude, I think we're screwed. I just think it's gonna happen.
I don't care. Honestly, like after the Atlanta game, even if we win that, I'm not confident. I'm not
Yes,
confident.
that's and
Like,
this is what I mean.
I don't
This
think
is what I
unless
said,
we
bro.
unless we blow them out a ton, it's not really gonna change our mind at all. To be honest,
Jaden,
'cause Atlanta is
we
trash.
I don't care, dude. I don't want to be a losing record winning the division, bro.
If we lose this game against Atlanta, though, I'm done. This is not. I'm like,
I'm
okay, our
out
season's
already,
over.
bro. I'm
Yeah.
out. Like I'm out the room, bro. Like I don't
We
care
can't.
what
You can't
happens,
be out already.
bro.
Hey,
This
so
is
I'm
this is
I'm I'm gonna
this is why
chuck
I'm gonna say this though. This is why I say I'm out. We needed to win. That puts us in such a hole now where we have to bounce back from 0-2.
I mean, I'm gonna ask you the question, the same thing I asked Vinny. Kenny Galladay, do you feel like he haven't had opportunities? Did you feel like he had enough opportunities to make plays? Do you feel like it's the pressure of New York right now, or why he's frustrated? Or what do you think of Kenny Galladay so far?
I watched. You know they had the videotape out, right? And I
Mhm.
watched it. Him and Daniel Jones already. They just because with Gary and Jones sit right next to each other, so
Mhm.
it was him arguing with Gary. It wasn't Jones. Okay, people. It
Mhm.
wasn't Jones. It was just them. And even Daniel, you said after the end, he was like, "Yeah, it just happens, man. It was just a miscommunication. It wasn't them. It was
Mhm.
Garrett and Galladay. So just get that out of the way. But I
Mhm.
just think Galladay, we're not using him right.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
we need to get this guy down the field. That's why he's one of the best 50-50 ball catchers in the league. This man makes 16 yards per catch. That's what we need to use him, not on short curl routes. That's why we use Shepard. That's what we use Shepard for. That's why I think Shepard's effective because if we have Galladay going down the field, he takes a safety. Shepard slant. That's what we have to do with Galladay, man. We got to get that man down the field.
Okay. Like I said, I definitely agree, but the plays, he has not made any plays
Yes,
either. He had
100%.
opportunities. He has opportunities, but when you get those opportunities, you have to capitalize on those
Yeah,
opportunities, and he has not done that. I still think he's a good receiver. He's a very good receiver. He's the best on the market for you guys. The Detroit Lions, he played with an organization with no pressure at all, where he was the only one there, and he was actually performing. But like I say, I mean, this is not Giant football right here. I'm not used to seeing I'm not used to seeing the Giants struggle this bad on the defensive side of the football.
dude,
I used to
this is
seeing them.
not, dude. This is definitely not Giants football,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
And this Mac was there with me too, man. Mac was there. Just we were disappointed, man. This is this, this is disappointing, man. Like this is not the same Giants team from last year, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
It's
I mean, you got some of the people say you got some people saying Darius Slayton is y'all best receiver
off,
right now.
dude.
You
Those
got
people, bro.
you did
Dude,
hear it
you
this
said
morning.
that.
You did
Donte,
hear that this morning.
Dante, you know why? You know why
What?
they think that? The name. The name. It's just the name. He doesn't do good. He had 8 drops last season. He's not
Yeah,
good.
I have never been big on Darius Slayton. No matter when it was his rookie year when everybody liked him, I've never been big on
Thank
Darius
you.
Slayton. I've always said he drops the ball too much. Like, and I
Hold
knew
on,
he was
guys.
gonna
We're gonna
show
get a
up
call from
sometime.
Odell. We're gonna get a hotel from his buddy.
Oh
We're gonna
my
call
God.
Butterfinger City over here. Hold on. Let's get him a call. Yeah, he's good.
He was Evan Ingram on the call also.
Yeah, bro. They're like on a Zoom meeting, bro. It's crazy.
So they're
over
on
there.
the Zoom meeting.
That boy. Hey, just imagine when you go to Giant Sports Video, how bad he
Oh,
feels,
dude,
man.
Giants opinion sports. Dude, I like your content, man.
Man, I love that
Yeah, like,
dude content. I love his content, bro.
Dude,
It's
we have
off the
Giants fans, bro. We're passionate, man. That's
Yeah,
what
I
we do.
understand. Hey,
We're
and if
passionate as
I'm,
hell. Like
eh,
we don't like. Listen, we are passionate because because honestly, New Yorkers are crazy. I gotta admit it. We're crazy people, bro. We
And
don't
that's-
care. Like honestly,
hey, and that's why I'm
what
glad I'm not a Giants fan. That's why I'm glad I'm not a
we're
Giants
crazy,
fan,
bro. We are passionate about our teams, bro. It's a fact. We're passionate. We've been waiting for this, man. This season we're so hyped, and then the Giants do what they usually do, suck, and then then we have to say, yeah, another draft. No,
I mean, so we're not gonna. I will talk about Daniel Jones, but right now he's performing. He's performing
bro.
right now,
The guy.
and you know how I feel about him, Nate. I
Yeah,
say
I know you
Shitty
call him
Jones,
Shitty
but
Jones.
at the end of the day, like I say, I call out what he did. I call out what he do, and he's been playing some phenomenal football. He was
Yeah.
definitely not the reason why they lost last night.
Yes.
And people still saying he's the reason why they lost. I don't see it. Why is the reason why he lost?
Bro,
If
you
you
know
had
why they
7
say
guys
that,
dropping the
bro?
ball, yeah,
Dude, they're haters. That's basically what they are. They just
Yeah.
hate on Daniel. That's why they think he lost us the game. It's not his fault his defense is allowing like 30 points.
and the receivers
Yeah,
are
man.
dropping balls, and
Dude,
you getting
wide
penalties.
open. Dude, he put the ball
These
on
are
the money,
wide open
bro.
passes. These are
Dude,
wide
that
open
was on the
passes.
money. That was a money throw, bro. It was off the back shoulder. That was on his knee. He didn't have that
these,
much power.
these are wide open passes they're dropping. These are
Listen,
just
bro.
not. These are wide open,
I gotta
literally.
say it.
He's been
After
so
this,
accurate though downfield though.
Downfield,
Daniel
that's
Jones,
where he
you see him
is.
drop that dime to. Everyone's talking about the dime to Darius Slayton that Darius Slayton dropped. He also dropped the dime to Darius Slayton that was actually he caught the touchdown. Daniel Jones has been great when
Yeah,
he
he's
throws
good
it
down the
downfield.
field. That's why I say with Donte.
Like, why can't we throw it more
Mhm.
to? Why can't we throw it more to Kenny Galladay downfield? Like if Daniel Jones is throwing it so accurately,
This is
Kenny
why,
Galladay
guys.
will be able to catch it.
It's because the Giants hate us. That's why we can't do it, bro. It's something wrong every year, bro. Every year, there's something about the offense, the defense, whatever. We
And
can't
the
get
problem is
everything.
every game nobody like will play like good together. Like it's either Daniel
It's
Jones
Shep,
is bad,
dude.
or the offensive
I gotta
line,
admit, bro.
or the
Shep,
receivers, or the
I
defense.
said it.
You know, like it's
Shep and Daniel, that's the connection to go to, man. Those
Yeah.
two have been playing with each other for a long time, man. They know. That's when you know when someone has a good connection with the receiver. But Jones has so much trust in Shepard, man. He trusts him so much that he had to make a back. He had to go back off his leg for Shepard. That's trust. That's not
Yeah.
something. That's not something you could do with a receiver where you have that much trust into one receiver.
I mean, like I say again, like I say, I own up to it how he's been playing. If you play great, I'm gonna say, hey, I admit it, man. This man is playing some great football right now. Besides the fumble
Yes.
that Daniel Jones played, he's been playing great. He's been playing some great football.
Two
And like I say,
touchdowns and one.
again,
Two
I
passing
still got a
touchdowns.
blueprint on him about. I want him to finish the season strong. I still got a blueprint about him. I still think he's an average quarterback at best. He's an okay quarterback
Yeah.
right now. He's playing some lights off football right
He
now.
has to prove it, man.
Yeah, he has improved, and he's very athletic. He can run. He can run as well.
And bro, he has a great dude. He passes the ball amazing, bro. That guy
Yes.
has a great, and that's why I think people need to understand. Like people said, he sucks up. No, he doesn't, bro. That guy can throw the football, man. He can.
Yes.
That's why I always said he's a good quarter. It's just his decision making is the problem.
People
Mhm.
If
like
he didn't have-
people just clown him
If he-
because like he what's it called fell over that one time. They're like Daniel Jones is bad, and I'm like no he isn't. I give them reasons.
He's
like,
not
he fell on the
trash.
one
I think that's
play,
what people
and
need to
I'm
understand. He's
like,
not
come on,
trash,
it's one play,
okay?
one play.
He will never be in the bottom of the pile because he's basically the guy. He's not gonna be trash. I'm just gonna say that. He's no, we can't get that back in. No way.
So I mean,
I hate that.
give me some players that you see that you can see you guys. Give me some players that you think you guys can build on going into this season and next year. Who are the guys that you think that y'all will let go next year if the season
go?
is bad? Yeah.
Dude, I gotta say this, bro. Jabril Peppers, bro. I gotta say it,
Bro,
bro.
I know.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
in his contract year. If he continues the way he's been playing, he's gonna be gone.
Guess what, bro? And this is why I said it's a good problem to have with good safeties. We have Logan Ryan, who's really good. Logan Ryan's good at safety, bro. And proving it. Last year, got a Pro Bowl. Great year for him. Xavier McKinney. That kid can play, man. That kid can play ball. So I think we have those two as our safeties. And I think we gotta go after a cornerback, man. We gotta get the cornerback room going, man.
Dude, we're paying so much money to our corners already, man.
Yes,
Like
I gotta agree with that.
Is like 14 mil, and they're both getting paid so much. We can't go for
Yes.
another corner. We
Jaden,
gotta work.
I
on,
agree
we
with
gotta
that
get
comment,
a pass
bro.
rusher, guys. We gotta get an edge
Yes.
rusher, man. We gotta. Get an
Thank
edge
you. Dude, I said this, bro.
Like,
I want.
And I'm talking elite, not just like some. Oh,
Yes.
he might get a sack every once
That's-
in a while. Like I
that's
want
what-
somebody that's gonna scare the offenses, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I said I don't want to pay for Galladay, okay? I don't want to pay huge money for him. I want to because we could have got him cheaper. You don't understand. We could have got this guy cheaper, bro. Like we paid him $18 million. I was like, okay, we got the guy. We need a number one receiver. We got the guy. So I was like, okay, whatever.
So
Then-
I got another question for you guys, and I know for the Giants fans, for all you guys in the chat, and you two, Benny and Nate, if this do y'all guys after this season consider listening to trade offers on Saquon Barkley
Yes,
after this
yes,
season?
yes,
Maybe. Depends how
yes.
good they are, how big they are.
That's what I said. I said if we get first round picks, I'm going it right out. I'm going it out the gate, bro. We're getting. If we can get something good for Saquon, I would do it.
I don't even know. I don't even know what to say about that.
Because listen, bro, we wait, dude. That's what I said, bro. Quentin Nelson, bro. I said it. Quentin Nelson. We needed Quentin Nelson, bro. Quentin Nelson and everyone know if you didn't know who Pass is. Pass said this. Pass was like, guys, Quentin Nelson was one of the most ready guards out of the draft, bro. He was like, the guy was already ready to play football, bro. People looked at that guy like that's a Pro Bowler. The guy was insane, and the Quentin Nelson was the perfect need, man. We needed Quentin Nelson, man, and sadly we didn't got him, and we got Saquon Barkley. Which I'm not hanging on Saquon. Saquon's a really good player, but for this team, we can't have a good running back and then the team else is not doing good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, another thing we need is the coverage linebacker, though. Because, like, we got Blake Martinez, who I like, but we need a coverage guy. Jabril Peppers is not good in coverage. Xavier McKinney, I like these, like, safeties and all, but none of them are good at covering tight ends. We got to get a linebacker
problem,
that can cover tight ends. These safeties just aren't. Most of them aren't able to cover the tight ends. It's still a fact. They're more like corners. They're more like corners. They can cover maybe slot receivers and stuff. We gotta get the guy that will cover the tight ends. We gotta get a good linebacker around here that can really cover. We don't have to worry as much about their ability that if they are bad at run blocking, because I think our run defense is pretty good already. And I think it will get better also throughout the season, even better.
And guys, I gotta admit some pro, man. I gotta admit some pro. Kadarius Toney, bro. Kadarius. What the hell? Like, why? I don't understand the pick still to this day. I was like, why we couldn't just put that 11? I mean, we should have got Rashawn Slater. That's what I told everyone. We should have got Slater. We got Kadarius Toney. But how?
No, I was happy that we traded back, but we should have taken what's his name?
With Chicago. I understand the first round pick thing. Yes, I understand. But this is right.
We should have drafted Christian Darrisaw for sure.
Darrisaw, or
but do you believe Kadarius Toney? Do you believe it's more opportunity, or he's just not a good football player to you? I mean, do you think
he's not ready, dude? He has played the position for about 2 years, bro. That's what I don't understand, bro. 2 years. At receiver, bro. And I agree. Hit squad is amazing, man. Goes up to him. But that's why I agree with that comment, man. The offensive line, we should have got offensive line, man. I gotta agree.
Oh, so give me somebody. Go ahead, Vinny. My bad.
In the future, but I understand if they want to win in the future, but they've been acting like they want to win now, and if they're not going to play Toney, that's not a win now type of move. A win now type of move is drafting a tackle that will be a staple right there to help out your quarterback.
Yes.
So give me some people throughout the last couple of years that you guys wish you would have had on your team in the draft that you guys did miss on, that you guys missed on.
All right.
Donte, I'm a little delayed, so I'm just going to exit the stream and I come back in, okay?
All right, that's a bet.
I'm going to say this. Josh Allen.
Okay, Josh Allen.
That's
what you talking about, the linebacker or the quarterback one?
The linebacker.
Okay.
Because we drafted Daniel Jones, which he was the best quarterback out of the class. Out of that thing. He was the best quarterback out of that class overall because we had Dwayne Haskins and blah, blah, blah.
All right.
Uh-huh.
So, Daniel Jones. Josh Allen. We should have took Josh Allen. It was my favorite. He was one of my favorite players in that draft class. We didn't got him.
Go ahead, my bad.
Oh yeah, for sure. All those guys: Patrick Mahomes, Deshaun Watson. I gotta agree with that. Those two, yeah, Chase Young.
Hey, so this year in the draft,
Oh no! Oh my God! Yeah, he's talking about Parsons.
This year in the draft, who did you guys miss on that you could have in the
Parsons.
draft?
I'll take Parsons right now, bro. right on the book. That guy can play, man.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Blake Martinez, bro. That's scary, bro. Those two next to each other, the run stopping we will get with those two. I got those two at linebacker, bro. The tackles will be insane.
Hey, that's pretty interesting. What was the Giants picking at when Patrick Mahomes and Watson got selected? Because I know Watson went after Mahomes. The Texans traded up from 25 to 12 to get Watson. So where was the Giants draft slot at by the time those two got picked?
I'll look up the draft.
Or did they already pick? Or did they
Is that
already
like
pick?
Eli Apple draft class or something? What was that one?
If that was the Eli Apple draft, bro, yeah, we messed up.
I don't think it was though.
I mean, what happened to Eli Apple? Did y'all? What
Dead.
was
That's
the
what
re-
happened to him. He's dead. We don't know where he is. We don't know if he was in the league.
Oh, so y'all was by 18th or 20. Oh yeah. So that's right there. Y'all definitely missed it.
Oh yeah, that was. Oh wait, that was the Evan Ingram draft, wasn't it? Right?
Oh my! Is that the Evan Ingram draft?
Yeah,
Yes,
it
it is.
But that was late. That was late. We picked Ingram like 20s.
Dude, who was on the board, bro?
I mean,
Oh my god, dude, we passed on Tre'Davious White.
Oh my god, yeah.
Okay, this is stupid.
I mean, but was it?
Oh my, dude, we passed on TJ Watt.
What was it the right move at that time that Evan Ingram?
Hell no.
I mean,
That
like,
wasn't even close to the move.
What was you guys hearing before the draft? What was the notable? What was the notable people?
It was
David
Ayuk.
TJ Watt.
It was TJ. It was those guys. But we took Evan Ingram. We took the guy. Took the Thomas.
So everybody was up. No, I was annoyed with that because like we didn't need they went with the flashy pick because we came up that year where it was being at the class and they went the flashy pick and it didn't work out at all. Yeah. Ingram was like literally the flashy player, the best tight end that can get open and mismatches. Well, you know, oh my god, the next generation. This man is the next big thing.
I mean, again,
yes,
y'all, what's going on this year, man? So, like I said, again, I don't know what's going on with you guys. This is definitely not Giants football. But like I said, again, I mean, that's why I was telling y'all, what was the organization looking at in that draft? What did you guys hear about what they were drafting the guys that they work out?
That is true, bro. That's true. Yes. That was true a lot, man. He wanted Mahomes. He wanted Mahomes.
Okay.
We just didn't have the cap. That's basically why we couldn't get him. The cap to get him. It was. But,
oh my god.
But I gotta say this, bro. The coaches that we had for the last two coaches, they're good offensive minds. That's what they were. Ben McAdoo, great coordinator. Head coach, no. Then we go to Pat Shermer. Great coordinator. Terrible coach. Then we go to Joe Judge. No, I don't know what he does. He used to do special teams and receivers coach.
Hey, so what about?
Jane has breaking news. What is the breaking news?
So I did. So Joe Judge is not really a head coach, so he's a special team coach, right? That's what he's. Yeah, that's
what his role at the Patriots was.
Okay,
yes.
a special team coach,
and a receiver. I don't know, a receivers coach. I don't know.
Well, he's showing they coaching the receivers to catch the football right now, man. So, what about the laps in?
What about the? Time stream it to?
What about the What about the laps at practice? I mean, what is going on in the practice facility? That the laps, man. What about the laps in practice, man? What y'all think is going on with that?
I don't know what the hell. Why do we do that, bro? I think what we have seen from Joe Judge, the dude is acting like a 70-year-old coach, bro.
Hey, anytime, Mac Giant, man. Anytime you want
Mac is cool, man.
I know. I just know Mac is cool, man. Anytime. Hey, all you gotta do is DM me on Twitter, man. Let me know when you want to come on. I'll get that stream set up immediately. My next stream, mate. Let me know. Just hit me up on Twitter because I want to get all the guys up on here. Y'all been definitely cool people. I want to get Nate and Vinny, and I want to get Jaden on here as well. I'm trying to get Giant Sports up on here. I want to get all you guys up on here.
Oh, you had Hitman, right? Hitman's
Yeah,
cool.
okay. If Hitman want
Hit
to come,
Squad's cool, man.
DM me on Twitter. If y'all want to come at Coach Donte 31, and we can make something happen, man. Like I say again, I don't hate no Giants fans. I hate the Cowboys. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie. I
I
despise them.
agree.
Yeah,
I am an Eagles fan, but I respect y'all
We just
as a unit.
This
And
is
like I
why I
say
think it
again,
is though. The reason why I respect Eagles fans is because they're fans. That's why they're fans. They're not gonna. If there's some Eagles fans I hate, but there's some Eagles fans that I respect.
now I respect all my opponent's team, man. Like I say, so
Besides the
I want
Cowboys, I can't stand the
I
Cowboys.
want all my thoughts. I can't stand the Cowboys. They got the worst fan base that you can ever be a
Listen, bro.
part
They're like,
of.
yeah, the Giants are the new cow. No, we're not, bro. It's the first year. The first year I
What's
said
up,
it. The
Fave?
first
What's going
year.
on, Fave? How about them Saints? How about them? They got the Panthers. They got a tough Panthers team, but I got the Saints winning that football
Dude,
game. I got the Saints winning that
the
football
Saints,
game.
yeah.
man, they're shocking, man. They shocked me, man.
I know they didn't. I said they were a good football team all along. I think
I
they're a playoff
The reason
type
why
of
I said they
team.
weren't, bro, is because Jameis Winston. I don't know what he was gonna do, but he proved it, man. He proved that he looked good, man. I gotta say, Jameis looked good.
Hey, so I got this is a good question. Jaden brought this
Oh,
up. So
bro,
who's better right now, the Giants or the Jets?
the Giants. Are you serious,
Giants, easy.
dude? The Jets have no
They're
one,
better
bro.
they're better right now than the
We're better.
Jets.
Yeah, we're better right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Did-
They're better.
Bro,
Hey,
we're better is because this. We at least have fans going to our stadium, bro. I don't know
you say
what
what?
they have. No, the Jets fans I've seen last game. They're like, yeah, I don't want to go to the game. Like I was like, okay. Dude, you know how impressive this is? At the first Giants game, we had 90,000 people, bro. That's passion, bro. Like,
I'm not gonna say this is not gonna happen, Nate and Vinny and everybody in the chat. I'm not gonna say like if this season goes bad, continues to goes bad, and y'all have to pick like if y'all have to pick in the draft or regardless if it's a quarterback or something like that, who do you guys see in the draft that you guys could get?
okay, I gotta say it, Thibodeau. Tip, the kid is great, man. The kid from Oregon's amazing, bro. Like, that guy been like, what the? But
Yeah,
the kid, that kid's he's special, man. That's the Chase Young, man. Like I want, dude. This guy will be so good on this defense, bro. Like imagine this. Imagine him playing edge and Aziz, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, man. Aziz is. I think people don't understand. Aziz is gonna be good. I think Aziz is like 20 something. He's young. Aziz Ojolari. Yeah, he's 21 years old. The
I
kid is
mean,
20. He's 21. He has a high future, man.
okay.
The kid has potential. The kid is basically just has to learn for the system. He just got into the league.
I mean, do you still have? I mean, I know it's one bad game that Trevor Lawrence threw. I mean, do you still think he's gonna be something good going on through the season?
Oh, Trevor.
Yeah. Do you still like Trevor Lawrence?
I I'd say this. Trevor this season will be average
Okay.
because Urban Meyer is gonna screw him up somehow.
There we go.
Okay.
My thank you song got delayed, so hopefully it gets better. What time are you going to stream till then? Just so I know.
You say what?
He said, "What time are you gonna end the
What time?
stream?"
I'm gonna end the stream in a couple in about 10 more minutes. About 10 more minutes.
Okay.
Get a couple more thoughts for you guys, and we gonna end the stream. If somebody else stream, I will be there. I will be there. Just appreciate everybody that's in the chat and all the Giants fans, man. Y'all been magnificent throughout the whole stream. Make sure everybody support each other. Make sure everybody keep following, keep up that hard work, keep grinding. Shout out to Giant Sports, Jaden, my boy Nate, my boy Vinny. We definitely gonna get something going probably this coming weekend again. On this coming weekend again. Basketball season on the way. Shout out to
Oh, dude.
Mac. Shout out to Mac. Y'all will see. Shout out to Sports Talk. Shout out to all of y'all, man. Nate will be a part of the round table coming up on opening night round table. So y'all stay tuned for that, the NBA round table. So a couple more questions, man, before we end up getting up out of here. So I mean, like I said, again, I know it was a tough 2 losses for you guys. And Joe Judge, he's definitely got to do better coaching. He's definitely got to come out having the guys ready. I mean, again, what are you thinking, Nate, in your mind? You coming off a tough loss. You got a whole week to prepare for Atlanta. Give me some thoughts in that game that you guys need to correct and need to clean up, and give me the keys to winning that game.
The key for winning the game is just to have just the defense to come around, man. Atlanta can score. Team can score, man. Matt Ryan ain't no scrub.
Yeah.
That guys ain't
Yeah.
no scrub. Calvin Ridley ain't no scrub. Kyle Pitts ain't no scrub. It's gonna be a battle offense. Like I think the winner of that game, it's gonna be an insane score because the defenses for both teams right now is terrible. But I just I think I'm confident the Giants will win though. I'm confident,
Okay.
but it's just I think we have to run the ball better. We gotta get Kenny into this offense, and we gotta just not throw the ball. We can't throw the ball to Slade, man. I don't even care if he's open anymore. The guy can throw the ball at any moment. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
Hey, Benny, what are your keys going into that game? And give me the keys to winning that football game, and what you guys need to clean up on going into that game.
Yeah, it definitely starts with the offense. I want to see them continue to do what they do and to really get Saquon going. Because, Atlanta definitely struggles in run defense. This is our chance right here to get him going. As for our defense, I want to see a good game. If they don't show me a good game, I'm going to be calling them a bottom 5 defense in the NFL. Yeah, they got to be good. This one, I want to see them really, do better, especially in the secondary and getting pressure, which is two easy things. Because, the Falcons actually, they got a decent receiving group, but I don't think I just don't think their offensive line is as good as a lot of these other teams. So I think we got to get some pressure. So those are my things I'm looking at for.
Joe Judge, hot seat after the season. You see him staying.
The Giants will keep him.
They'll keep.
I think we're going to keep him, but I don't know what to say.
Donte, that's why I say that. We can't do the same shit we've been doing for the last couple of years. 2 years, then we fire the guy. Like, we got to keep him on for more seasons. Like, it's like we're gonna get into a situation where where we owe so much cap to coaches. Like that's crazy, but we have to keep Dutch for another year. If he sucks again, we fire him in the third year. Like that's what we'll cut him.
Jason Gary, you see him being a head coach or sometime, or no? You see him being the offensive coordinator.
I think we're getting him out of here.
I don't know. I don't see Jason Garrett ever being.
Yeah, he's not staying. I think he's gonna leave.
Okay.
I think we'll get because we have some young guys down there in Callaway and Kitchens. Those guys are gonna do the job. Those two are young.
Yeah.
Kitchens is a great offensive mind, and Russ Callaway was the LSU offensive coordinator, so he knows what he's doing with the quarterbacks. So, I just think we gotta get someone, man. Like, we gotta get a coach who's fired up.
Mm-hmm.
George is always fired up, but we need someone who's not like, oh, fundamentals. Where the hell is the fundamentals? That's what Judge says all the time, fundamentals. Do you watch the game, bro? Like, this right here, I watch this TV every freaking Sunday, bro. And I can't see any fundamentals, bro.
What's up, my boy Lindy? What's up, my boy, man? What's good? What's good, my boy Lindy?
Yeah, I
I
think
got my boy.
thing's lagging definitely for sure.
Man, got my boy Nathan, my boy Benny. We got the depressed Giants fans up here right now, so we trying to make them. Coach Donte trying to rule them in and make them kind of feel a little better, man.
Donte, you already know, man. My red video got me all out of there, man. Like
Hey, it's been
I was having fun with it, bro.
Hey,
those videos, man, are just fun.
Man,
Fun to make.
Hey, for real, they is fun, man. I love the hand claps, the claps and stuff
Oh, bro,
like that.
we gotta get some claps to
Man,
some claps.
Hey, we gotta get.
bro.
Hey, we do gotta get some claps for the Yankees being stinking again, bro. They know how to stink. They know how to. They know. Hey, the Yankees remind me of the Dallas Cowboys. Don't you know that? They have you so much sold on them by winning so many games. Then again, they tail back down, boy.
But this is what I say about that, though. I think it's not because I think that a lot of fans talk about the titles. The fans who are passionate don't talk about it.
All right, a couple more questions, man. We gonna finish, close it.
Yes,
close
bro.
it out.
Nate Talks Rants is legendary.
Oh,
bro.
man,
That guy
y'all-
is-
Talks
man,
rants.
Man, y'all
That's
gotta go see that, man. Y'all gotta go see all them. Y'all gotta go
watch
see that
all my
shit,
rant
man.
videos, like half
that'd
the
be
shit
crazy.
of rant videos.
Pat Shermer from last year. Give me. Why didn't it not work out with Pat Shermer? What's the reason why he was fired? Do y'all think he should have got one more season and gotten another chance with this team.
Nah,
No.
he was not it.
He was as a head coach though. Offensive line was amazing. Like that guy made Daniel Jones look like a beast, bro. Like he has some great. People need to understand. He was a great offensive mind. Great. That's what he is. Offensive coordinator, not a head coach.
Yeah, definitely. He didn't. He lost the locker room so much.
Yeah, because no, he was so boring. Like in his interviews, he was like, "I'm sorry." Like
Oh my
no,
fault.
like why are you saying sorry for?
We say what?
And the video's like, he's like, "I'm sorry." I'm like, dude, no sorries, bro. Like it's football. What are you saying sorry for?
Dave Gettleman. Y'all have faith in Dave Gettleman, or
Let's get some hand claps for Dave Gettleman, bro. Let's get some hand claps. Like the guy sucks, bro. The guy can't drop shit. I cannot believe why we've wasted our time with this guy. This offseason was his best offseason, but he still fucked it up, dude. Like it's crazy. The guy had a great offseason, he still fricked it up with the contracts. Like
Oh my goodness, man! Y'all people crazy, man. I'm gonna see if Vinny come back in here. If he don't, we gonna go ahead and close it out. I'm gonna see if Vinny come back in here at all. Are you having a stream, or you gonna be out tonight? You off tonight?
who be?
Yeah.
I'll be on if whoever's streaming, I'll go on.
Okay.
Whoever's on, if there's people on.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and close it out, man. Man, shout out to my boy Nate. Shout out to Vinny. Shout out to everybody, man, that support the channel, man. All you Giants fans that have been great. Know it was a tough loss for you guys. Nate, tell the people where they can follow you at.
Just Nate Talks Sports, and now it's basically called Nate Talks Rant. So just get over there and you want to hear some great rap videos and also highlight tapes. So get
All
over
right.
there.
So y'all know where y'all can find me at, man. Coach Donte31 on Twitter, Coach Donte31 on IG. Hit me up if y'all want to collab with me and stuff like that. Shout out to everybody that came to the stream that support the videos. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Coach Dante, really appreciate you guys for supporting the content, and I really appreciate you guys for your hard work and all you got, you content creators. Keep putting in the great work. Keep on grinding, man. And remember, man, Coach Dante gonna always be there to watch you guys grind. And like I say, man, just keep working hard and keep grinding. Y'all gonna see some good things come. As I go out, I want to go say, fly, Eagles, fly. Go, Texans, go, man. Thank y'all so much. Shout out to my boy Nate and Bennett. And shout out to everybody in the chat. We out, you guys.